All right, we're here for our weekly men's basketball press conference with head coach Jack Owens. Coach, obviously, you can put together the greatest game plans in the world, but you always have to expect the unexpected. Obviously, the first thing with Nike going down in the first 30 seconds. How do you feel the team adjusts to that kind of situation?
Well, it's something that we've been dealing with throughout the year. Just something that we have to continue to work, but also work at. Obviously, guys are getting opportunities that wouldn't have opportunities at this time, and I thought like a guy like Josh Brewer, MyJ White stepped up and played well. I just think this team's going to continue to get better. I believe all these injuries or what we're going through right now is going to help us in the long run and help us for MAC play.
So without going into too specific details, because I don't want to give away all your secrets, but when you work through these on practices, do you have your players go through multiple scenarios, work a little bit out of position, just so they can get used to these kind of roles?
Well, the way we play, it's somewhat positionless basketball in a few spots between our 1 through our 4. So, guys have to know different positions from an offensive standpoint, but from a defensive standpoint, it's pretty much the same, where we want to be able to contain the dribble and be to the midpoint, help defense and all those things. But from an offensive standpoint, it's a little challenging where guys have to learn multiple positions. But we have a group that does a good job with that, and they spend time with the coaches and watching film. But at the end of the day, this is adversity, and injuries are a part of the game. And no matter what, you have to be ready to play. And we have a great challenge ahead of us when you have 2 NCAA tournament teams that you're going to go against this week in Louisville and Bradley. So it's very important for us to be ready no matter who's on the court and do our jobs. And like I mentioned earlier, guys are getting opportunities to show what they can do, and hopefully they can make the best of it, and it's just going to make our team better in the long run.
All right. You mentioned the challenges of this week ahead. First up, you got to go down to number 3 ranked Louisville, play in their arena. It's going to be quite an atmosphere. What can we expect from the Cardinals?
They're a good team. They're top 5 for a reason. It's going to be important for us to keep our shell tight, make them score over the top of us, and then rebound the basketball. They're a very physical team. It's going to definitely be a great challenge for us. But I know this, our guys are going to be up for it. Anytime you can go and play on the road and play in that kind of environment and play against a team like Louisville, I know our guys are going to be excited for the opportunity and ready to compete.
And how good of an experience it is to have basically you're going to have 20,000 fans cheering against you. Is that good for the team?
You know what? It's part of it. That's a college atmosphere that I think our guys will embrace. They definitely have a home court advantage. When you go on the road and you play a team of this caliber, and they have the fan support and their arena is extremely nice. But this is what you sign up for Division I basketball, to have these opportunities to play against a ranked opponent, and in their building. It should be exciting. I know, like I said, I'm looking forward to it and seeing the guys compete at a high level, and this is what it's about. And no matter who we have on the court, we have to be ready to compete and play at a high level, because when you're putting a schedule together, you always want to put a schedule together to get you ready for conference play, and definitely playing Louisville tomorrow night is going to be a challenge, but I know our guys are excited about the opportunity, and they're like any other team. You got to prepare. You have to do your job to give yourself a chance to win the game, and that's what I'm looking forward to. And the guys going out and competing. Our last outing against Evansville, I just thought, this is going to be our 3rd true road game. I just thought our guys didn't, we had a few breakdowns that we can control. If we can just go there and compete and do the things that we talked about from a dribble containment and blocking out and rebounding, and also make some shots, obviously, it's going to play a big part in this game. But I truly believe we match up with these guys. They have a very talented players inside and on the perimeter, but I think we have some talented guys as well that can go there and compete. It's going to take a team effort, though, keeping them off the glass and keeping them from getting deep post ups. But I truly believe our guys are going to be ready to compete.
All right, and while I know you haven't even started to really scout them yet, on Saturday you play Bradley. It's our final game before the holiday break. with that holiday break going in, is there kind of a message you think you will give to the team to saying, hey, we want to come in and we want to wrap this thing up before going in the holiday break playing well?
Absolutely. You know what? Like I said, Louisville, Bradley, NCAA tournament caliber teams, but this time of year is good for the guys. Finals are out the way. You know, you're like a professional basketball player right now. You can work on your craft. You can get in and watch more film. There's really no hour limit on what we can do as far as preparation. So those things are good where the guys don't have to go to class, no studying. They can focus on basketball, you know, and getting ready for games. So hopefully we can take advantage of that and prepare and the guys be ready to compete this week, because this is a great opportunity for us to pick up some wins, to get some quality opponents and just get ready to transition in conference play. But also the guys will be able to go home for a few days. But we can't unpack. You know, we have a huge game on Wednesday. We get back on Thursday. We'll get ready for Bradley then. And then on Saturday, we have to be ready to compete. And then after that, the guys will get a few days. But I truly believe these guys are going to be ready to play because they know the caliber teams that we're playing this week.
All right. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.